Hey guys, Glen Mountain Man Journals. Snowing like crazy. I'm out setting traps. Out in the trap line, things aren't always gonna go peachy keen, you know? Everything's not gonna go just the way you want it to go. I was just putting a set in over here, and I was driving my earth anchor down. I use earth anchors because it's a lot easier when I'm walking so far. It's just don't have the heavy stakes and everything like that. Well, I made this. This is no product of anybody else. I made this myself, so don't, wonder whose it was. I did it. The tip of my earth anchor broke off when I was driving it down, and I make my own earth anchors. I was driving it down in, it snapped. It broke. I had it too thin. So I had to improvise. And I thought I'd show you what I'm going to do here. I'm taking and I made a loop back through on my cable, back through my earth anchor. Made a loop. I got this tree here laying right here. I don't know, I guess you can see it here. Laying right in here. I got that, and I'm gonna take this loop and go around that tree, and that'll be my drag. So I'm gonna get repositioned over here, come around here with the camera and show you this, how I'm gonna do this. Now I want something, this will pull tight, when it gets something, if I get something in the trap, it'll pull it tight. But I still want some of these limbs and that. I want something there to help hold it, from sliding off. If that doesn't hold up for some reason, if that don't bite down for some reason, I want it to be able to catch on something. So this limb right here, that'll stop that from sliding. So snow's falling like crazy. What I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna show you also a set that I'm doing. Thought I'd point something else out here. It kind of makes me happy to use these traps. These were my dad's traps, old Montgomery's, and I sure hope I caught some. I caught a bobcat in one, I guess it was last year, and it just cool to be able to use some of his stuff. So, but anyways, this set that I'm gonna make here, let's see, you can see the set here behind me. That one's already in. It's kind of my version of a set that my buddy Brandon makes a lot. A step down type set. But we've been running traps together ever since we were little. Like, we were in our teens, we were in high school, and we were running traps together. So, but anyways, I'm gonna have cousin here come over on this side and show you this set. Now, this is the fire piston that I came up with. I created and manufactured. I guess this would be a good point to sales pitch, I guess. They are for sale. TrailWilderness.com. It's MultiFlame Tool. But thought I'd show you something here. This set that I can use. What I can do here with this to make this set. Okay, got a 3/4 inch auger, and that this piece here just slides on, and then this drops right in there like that. Now I'm coming up from the ground about 18 inches or so, something like that, right in that area. And what I'm doing is I'm just taking and I'm augering a hole roughly about, oh, 1.5 inches deep, something like that, 2 inches, somewhere in there. And I'm just augering that in there. I don't know, it's probably about deep enough right there. It's plenty deep, should be plenty deep there. So bring that back out. Tip's still stuck there. There. Get all them shavings, you know, out of there. Yeah, that'll work. We're about that deep, just about 2 inches. That'll work. So now put this stuff back in, and that was my fire piston that I came up with. Also has a end on here that you can use, put a Phillips bit or whatever in there to adjust like your pan tension or something. That should be done before you ever start trapping, but if you need to, you can. So that's that. Now put my glove back on there. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these shavings. Probably wouldn't have to get rid of them, you know, but get rid of most of them. It's not gonna bother them. Okay, what I'm doing is I'm moving my set about a hand width away from the tree, right like that. So come down roughly about a hand width away is where I want to place my trap. So some days things just, nothing goes right. But that's how it is. Okay, now place the jaw. Woo! How's that? And like I said, some days. Okay. Now, bedding this thing down tight. I don't want that to move. If that critter comes in here and steps, I don't want that moving. Around. He doesn't step right on that pan. Okay, I'm just gonna blend this in. I used some brush to blend that cable in. I gotta get some wax paper here quick. Like I said, some days nothing goes right. Oh yeah, I should have this cut up into little strips already. I don't. Alright. Now what I'll do with this hole is I'm going to put a coal lure up in there. I'm just taking, and I'll take a bit and dip on a stick, and I'll stick it in that hole and break it off. And when they come in, when coyotes come in, they'll be, it helps keep the concentration off their feet, you know. They're more interested in what's going on up here. You don't want to use any yarn at this set, because you don't want them paying attention to their feet. You know, you just want them paying attention to their up here on this tree in this hole. Alright. Now, take some dirt, sift over top of this. I'll pack this down right along the edge, you know, like normal. Pack that in there. You want that packed taut. Okay. Now, what I'll do then is I'll take a stick like this and I'll punch it in this side. It's kind of a stepping guide, a guide through here. I also take some other stuff and put a clod or something. Should probably use something a little more natural here. A lump of stuff. You can also take and put a stick like such, like a stepping stick. Now you do that, you want to take and you want to blend this all in. You don't want this to look, you know, like it's been placed there. Use, you don't want any clumps of dirt or sticks on your, up on your trap pan, around your trap jaws there. But, so there you go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my lures, and I got to put lure in this hole and bait in this hole, and then put lure in this hole. So we'll be right back. Alright guys, so we're going to put some bait back in this hole. Pretty good stuff. This is Mark June's window maker. Take a good healthy gob of that. Stick that back up in there. Then I'm going to take a little bit of this is John Graham's Super Bonanza, I think it is. Pretty good stuff. Used much of it, but what I've used of it works pretty good. Nice little daub. Alright, now I can take and put some urine up on there too, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna. Alright, now I'm gonna use this. I just got this. I'll open this up here. This is Minnesota Trap Line's Gusto. It's good stuff, real good stuff. Had good luck with it. It's good. It's a call lure. It's a long distance call lure. They make some pretty good products there at Minnesota. Alright, so I'm just taking this, I'm dipping this down in there. Just watch you don't get this stuff on you, because it's potent stuff. Real potent stuff. And just take and just break that stick off. Right like that. And pitch that. And that's it. That's all there is to it. Just drill your hole in there, place your trap, stepping guides, and you're good to go. So, alright guys, I guess that being said, take care, God bless, and we'll see you on the next one.